Welcome to Curious Minds. History remembers the big battles. D-Day, Stalingrad, the fall of Berlin. But, almost nobody talks about the Quiet War. The invisible fight fought not by armies, but by mechanics, factory workers, railwaymen, and just ordinary citizens. Today we uncover the secret acts of sabotage that helped break Hitler's war machine, tiny actions that looked harmless, but together they changed the course of World War II. When Nazi Germany occupied France, they forced Citroën to manufacture trucks for the Wehrmacht, but Citroën's engineers had other plans. They quietly lowered the full mark on the oil dipstick. German mechanics would fill the engines to what they thought was full, but they were actually dangerously underfilled. The result? The trucks ran fine at first, then seized and died under heavy military load, deep in enemy territory with no explanation. A tiny scratch on a metal stick became one of the smartest acts of resistance in the war. Throughout occupied France, railway workers staged a silent rebellion, not with bombs, but with wrenches. They loosened bolts, misaligned tracks, used the wrong lubricants, overloaded cars, and accidentally derailed trains. It looked like carelessness, but it slowed German troop movements by days, sometimes weeks. During D-Day, this mattered more than anyone realizes today. In Nazi-controlled Czech factories, workers sabotaged German weapons from the inside. They filed gun barrels so they jammed mismatched tank gears, weakened bolts, and, over-polished firing pins. A German soldier could be in the middle of a firefight, pull the trigger, and the gun simply jammed. Sabotage disguised as manufacturing defects, a silent battlefield victory. Dutch workers recalibrated bomber compasses so they were wrong by just a few degrees, not enough for a mechanic to notice, but enough for a Luftwaffe bomber to miss its target by kilometers. Imagine thinking your plane is precisely on course, while quietly drifting off into empty countryside. That was the Dutch resistance at work. Belgian resistance figured out something brilliant: sugar. They sprinkled powdered sugar inside fuel tanks of German trucks and motorbikes. As engines heated up, the sugar caramelized, creating a sticky, destructive sludge that seized the engine. One spoon of sugar, and an entire German convoy stopped dead. The most dramatic sabotage of all happened in Norway. Germany needed what they called heavy water to build a nuclear bomb. And, well, all of it came from just one place, the Vemork plant. In 1943, a small team of Norwegian commandos skied through blizzards, climbed icy cliffs, and broke into the plant, undetected. They destroyed Germany's heavy water supply, and escaped without a single casualty. Historians agree this silent operation stopped Hitler from getting the atomic bomb. These weren't soldiers, they weren't armed, they weren't trained spies, they were mechanics, technicians, railway workers, factory operators, and, just everyday citizens. Using the only weapons they had, knowledge, courage, and, subtle sabotage. They didn't blow up tanks, they didn't storm bunkers. They simply made failure look natural and slowed down the most powerful war machine on Earth. And sometimes, that's all history needs to change direction. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to Curious Minds for more fascinating content.